shores of Glanumbra. A real, live...
Lord can take them all. Why did the Sylvenar negotiate with these filthy Maomer?
It is safely caged.
Those pirates are a stick in the High Elf eye. They capture our merchants' ships and raid our settlements. If I had any say, not as long as the Sylvenar confuses diplomacy with capitulation. He's inside with the rest of them, pretending this won't end in bloodshed. Go, see this.
Your pardon, friend. The Dominion's arrival on Kanathe's roost has upset the locals. It falls on me to smooth the waters. Please, help yourself to food or drink. I'm happy to speak with you once this matter is settled. Most unexpected. It seems we have a mutual friend. May I ask, what brings you to Mistral? Then perhaps you can advise me on a small matter. The Maomer have a treaty with Kanathe's roost. This is nothing to fear. A treaty is something I can work with. Yet neither Ambassador Ulon... Indeed, why not? It would be indecorous to suggest the treaty is anything but actual and sound, yet I fear it won't present itself without a more active line of inquiry. Would you be my voice in this, with Ambassador Ulondil and head... Exactly. A chorus of requests may succeed in carrying the tune. Harrani in particular seems eager to see this resolved, though I fear the Dominion presence binds her hands.
We upheld our treaty with the people of Kanathe's roost for generations, and this is how they repay our kindness? We will not allow High Elf thieves to gain a foothold in our territorial waters. By all rights, this is our island. Harrani's people occupy it with our blessing. If she breaks the treaty, so breaks our truce. We'll take back our island, and the Khajiit will pay the price. We keep a copy on an island far from here. I see no reason to send for it. I won't allow High Elf wharf-rats another chance to take our rightful lands. Why don't you bother Harrani?
It's hard to keep track of the new faces since the hurricane, but I don't believe we've met. Welcome to Mistral. May your stay here be full of warm winds and soft sand. And I told him, the mere act of doing so would complicate matters with our longtime Maomer allies. They take great offense to... Look around you. What great armies do you see? Our survival depends on knowing when to fight and when to please. The treaty brought us prosperity for generations. I will not be the one to break it.
These one things you have come.
Any luck securing a copy of the treaty? Then there's little chance for compromise. I'll call a break in formal talks until everyone calms their nerves. You understand the stakes, yes? It's why I ask you to take a more active role in locating the treaty. I don't do so light. I can't allow the Dominion's first act on Canarthi's roost to be one of conquest. I understand our mutual friend prefers the rum served at a nearby tavern. Perhaps he would have ideas on securing a copy of the treaty. It's a name, a title, and our holy city. Quite an honor to carry around such an important word, and the occasional burden in its confusion of outsiders. Not even the Green Lady calls me as Sylvenar. Seems like it's been such a short while, but the wrinkles on my face tell me differently. Or did you mean as Dominion Envoy? I've taken on diplomatic tasks for our fledgling alliance since its inception, so not very long at all. A freshly grown fruit, still without blemish. On behalf of the Bosmer people, it's my goal to keep it that way. If you speak with the Green Lady, don't mistake her manner as distaste for the Dominion. She simply misses our home of Valenwood. She sustains me, and I her. Together, we are the aspirations of the Bosmer people given form. Put simply, she is the love of my life. Also, she grew.
It will be wonderful, my dear. But come, you must speak with Mother. Surely we cannot marry without her
Be
consent.
disgusted by its cold,
course,
oozing
my love.
nose.
Next time we see her, she will know all we plan, and we will
In
ask her for her
Daggerfall,
blessing.
packs of these horrible monsters
how
roam
could
the
she say
streets at
no?
night and prey upon the unwary.
You think this one drinks on the job? Good. Then so will everyone else. What is the word, my new friend? Ulondil certainly won't. His viper tongue is sharp. But Harrani can't because her copy was stolen. It only takes 3 drinks to loosen the tongue of the Chancery clerk, if you were curious. A good question. Raz answers it with an interesting bit of trivia. Ulondil posted a guard at his quarters the day of the theft. His subtlety is rivaled only by his pleasant personality. Oh, and it's 5 drinks for embassy staff. 6 puts them out. Someone needs to slip into Marmor Embassy, find a way past the guard, and rifle through Ulondil's private quarters. Oh, and do it without bloodshed that could provoke war with the Marmor. In case he was not clear, Raz is talking about you. The pragmatist in this one says it's because you have no firm connection to the Dominion. The optimist says it's because you have proven yourself more than capable
The
already.
muscle of a true killing machine! Come and see from the distant shores of Glenumbra a real, live dog!
Ambassador Ulondil isn't here. And... Off limb. Are you lost? Ambassador Ulondil's quarters are none of your business. Go bother the clerk. He doesn't know when to shut up either. Are you lost? Ambassador none of your business.
Floors that don't sway, sand that creeps into boots, bugs the size of anchors. May the god... So, he's actually doing his job? Most of the time he's writing love letters to some pretty face in town. Zadi or Zami something. He's a fool and a crow's...
Ambassador Ulondil isn't here. And if he... That's what I've been wondering. He spices his rum with moon sugar, you know. I'm sure one of the servants brings it to him. If I... Ambassador Ulondil... Are you lost? Ambassador Ulondil's quarters aren't open for visitors. Give it here. She wants to meet me. Now, out of my way.
The spring in your step. Did you know a sense of accomplishment can alter one's stride? You'll learn to notice. The Sylvenar is certainly being watched by the Maumar. You should inform him the treaty is safe. He will know. The Sylvenar and the Green Lady are being put up in the armorer's home. This one recommends you knock before entering. Green Lady gets jumpy at silent approach. At a quick glance, there are holes in the treaty. When the Sylvenar worries at them, he'll tear a hole in the Maumar side. The treaty, of course, not Ambassador Ulondil.
Time for you to leave. No! No! You found him like this? What did you see? Answer me! Then you know nothing. 1,000 curses on this wretched island. They've taken my beloved. None who'll survive the day. I am the unerring bolt. Once loosed, I cannot stop till I pierce my quarry's eye. Harrani knows her own city. If she won't tell you who did this, I'll shorten her tale until she does. Now go. Not again. Please. I understand what the Sylvenar desires. Did. But he was just here. What happened? How awful. Who would harm such a peaceful... My guards saw nothing. We doubled the watch to ensure safety. I cannot abide the Sylvenar's murder in my town. I'll shut down the port if I have. Of course. I hereby declare you a deputy of the Mistral Guard. On my desk, you will find the most recent reports from the Mistral Guard. You are welcome to review them for any
The Sylvenar murdered? These treacherous Khajiit have plotted with the Maormer to slay our noble envoy.
How dare you! The Sylvenar was our guest. You go too far, Vice-Reeve.
Outrageous! More Dominion treachery. I will conduct my own investigation.
No sea rat will show me up. I'll get to the bottom of this myself.
These one things you have come to make it. These one things you have come to make a deposit, yes? These one things you have come to make a deposit. These one things you have come to make a deposit. These one things you have...
I heard what you did at the Guard, Traveler. Oriel, keep you safe.
No one here. Perfect.
As good a place as any. If that clerk has any sense, he'll find it.
I have many fine goods.
Doesn't seem like I'm getting much done here.
Get off my ship before I throw you off! And I need a new rigging and a serving wench. Too bad for us both. Now get off my deck before I throw you off! Why didn't you say so? You're a deputy of the guard? The same guard whose authority ends where my ship begins? On the dock or in the water, your choice. On your way. And don't bother my sailors. They know I'll turn their hides into sailcloth if I catch them shirking. Don't cause trouble. Another one? Watch your step, Groundwalker.
Killing the Sylvenar was foolish. The Green Lady and the Sylvenar shared a life bond. She has little time to avenge him before she too will die, and the Green Lady is a most dangerous creature. But then, the Maumar planned something. But what? Wait. The apothecary sold Daedra blood in these specific amounts? That would explain. This is a sample of the vile cloud from around the Sylvenar's body. Bring it to the Green Lady. Tell her it killed her beloved. As for the rest, Harrani will see what you found. We must move like cannot.
Better idea? Spit it out!
Hey, ideas aren't my strong suit. I'm just saying. Look at this place. Do they look like they can afford us?
You have a point. Matbia, what else? Killer will share the pain my beloved's death has wrought. Hand down. No poison in all of Tamriel could harm my beloved. This scent was on his body. Why is it out here as well? I can see it, leading away. You're blind to it. Easily remedied. Follow if you can.
Covered my tracks. Couldn't have found me. I followed his orders. Daedric poison for the wood elf and Ulondil. He said they could stop the tempest.
I've heard enough.
His orders. Had to follow his orders.
There. You did what you had to. As did I.
The errant deputy. I was just informing headwoman Harrani of her apothecary's connections to the High Elves of Somerset Isle. Once the torture begins, we'll learn... My what? You mean the apothecary? I assure you, he was never in my employ. Oh, well done. It doesn't matter now. The Green Lummox and her idiot husband lie dead. There's nothing... You're lying. She must be dead. Or else she'd have come for me. She's coming for me, isn't she? I'm a duly appointed ambassador of the Maumar people. The tempest is coming. You cannot stop it.
Sea rat coward! I'll have your head for this!
I have his scent, and soon his heart.
Stop! All of you! This madness ends now! This is madness. There has been enough death in this city. This does not excuse mindless slaughter. We are better than our enemies. You must apprehend him. Don't let the Green Lady cut him down like an animal. I trust you'll do what's best for my people. Now I must apologize to Vicereeve Peladil. Whatever the Dominion...
Move, unless you don't mind the spatter. I'll keep him alive for a time. He won't starve. His limbs have so much flesh to sustain him. Go tell Harrani the Maramir is dead. Leave me to my work. Exactly. And I'll have the blood that's due. What does this creature's life matter to you anyway? You dare speak for my Sylvenar? I'll beat you with your own flayed skin. I'll smash your teeth to powder and choke you with the dust. You're right. Curse your bones, you're right. Take him away before I lose.
Keep her away from me!
We've taken Ulondil into custody thanks to your quick action. No treaty will keep him from proper... I understand. I am certain she'll find another way to mourn her husband. I asked Ulondil what he meant about the Tempest. After what that Green Lady did to him, it is difficult for him to... The Maomr have some ships waiting offshore. Ulondil's people signaled them before the Green Lady arrived. Some sort of invasion force. With the Dominion's help, perhaps we can fortify the... I signed a new treaty moments ago. Vicereeve Peladil assured me the Dominion will protect our little island. It's a new beginning for Canarthi's roost. We will prosper or fall together.
Hey, slow pause. Move with purpose, slow paws. Only the fleet of foot. The Maomr attacked Cat's Eye Key from the sea. Commander Karenith holds the line at the docks. She needs help stopping the Maomr.
You there. The Maomr attacked Cat's Eye Key with their Sea Viper forces. We need every able body for the rescue effort. Huh. A counterattack? I'd settle for an organized defense. Our forces... I'll coordinate Dominion forces from here, but I can't lock down this gate until the survivors clear out of the market. Send them my way. We need everyone able...
Snakes! Giant snakes!
Those Maomr pirates came from the water. They're all over Cat's Eye. Sea vipers happened. One must have struck me on the head. When I woke, a sea viper was carving strange runes on my bodyguard's skin. I hit that awful pirate. No, we can still move. We'll head to Mistral if it's safe there. The Marine by the gate to Cat's Eye Key plans to strike back at us.
We can't let those Maomr pirates reach Mistral. They'll butcher our family. I saw great serpents emerge from the waters. No. When I saw my neighbors fall, I ran. What kind? I'll do no such thing. If any of those sea vipers shows a face on...
doing here? It doesn't matter. If you're in the mood to cave in some sea viper skulls, I don't really... You feel that cold air rushing off the sea? Just like it was before the hurricane. We can't wait to cut off. I sent my squad to scout Cat's Eye Key. If they haven't learned what the sea viper's plan, we can poke around until we figure out what needs chopping. I'll hold the gate, if you think you'll have need for a wizard. Or you could bring a Dominion Marine. Up to you. Don't take too long. The sooner we hit the sea vipers, the sooner we stop.
If you wish my company, we should hurry. The sea vipers wouldn't commit their forces unless they're certain of success. I haven't forgotten how to keep my allies on their feet, if that's what you're asking. My time in the laboratory involved the practical application of magicka under hostile conditions. We shouldn't tarry. Lead on, friend.
At last, I'm free.
Spit up!
ringing head is bad. But when it remained somewhat head-shaped, I was in the caves, working, when I heard a strange sea vipers, Maormer pirates. We paid protection through the month and let them put those strange totems in our cave. They've never been in the skooma trade. I meant our debts, I suppose? After they killed enough of us, they left the rest of us alone. They knew we wouldn't fight back. They only paid attention. Some high elf wizard tried to get in, so they collapsed it. I dove outside. Lucky me. The wizard tried to tell me something. What's that? My ears were ringing. Would you mind repeating the obvious? Wait, don't think me ungrateful. The wizard was looking for another way into the caves. I heard rumors of a secret door by the cliffs.
These totems seem to harness a combination of wind and spirit. I wonder if I can... Indeed. I suppose that's optimal. These sea viper rituals are barbaric, but quite effective. The hurricane... You clearly haven't studied the fundamentals of blood sacrifice. You see, these serpent-shaped statues, they're storm totems. They collect spirit energies from rune-marked subjects and channel it. Exactly the right question. It seems the sea vipers use a specialized lodestone to block the channel. Approach an active storm totem completely. Go ahead, don't be shy. It's not as though the storm totem's energies will cascade throughout your body until you're nothing but a lifeless, smoking heart. Phenomenal. I knew proximity was the key. And look at you, not even a hint of electrocution. You have the principle. Now to apply it to the other... No, I really shouldn't worry you. I can't say for certain. It's one of two things, neither of which is good for anyone on this island. You don't stoop to blood sacrifice. Listen, you handle the storm totems. I'll determine how to best counteract the sea viper blood...
That man can be rather trying.
I'm free.
This is Ilsil, speaking directly to your mind. Find my Psijic projection near the tunnel exit. I know how to stop the Marma. I know what they're planning. Through my Psijic projection, I observed an old ritual site north of Mistral. The Sea Vipers summoned a powerful creature known as a Storm Atronach. The creature can only hold so much energy before it discorporates. All the energy will wash over Kanathi's roost, killing any... Ha! There's the genius of their plan. How do you bind a creature made of storm energies? With the wind itself. 3 rituals. It will shed its corporeal form and safely release its stored energy. By safely, I mean in relation to Kanathi's roost. I recommend moving a fair distance away from Stormslave when this happens. Perhaps keeping solid rock between it and your... You'll have no trouble. But in the event you do,
Fools! What are they doing?
Children of the sea, your bonds cannot hold the tempest.
Friend, you've done it. Quickly now, you must run. Come, you must leave this place. Follow me. My friend, to escape death so triumphantly is constant thrill, yes? The Maumar are fled or dead thanks to your efforts. Kanathi's roost is safe and voluntarily a part of the Aldmeri Dominion. So if you must know, Razumdar keeps an eye on promising people.